Hi, everyone. It's a late night. I'm recording this at 10 o'clock at night. I had to do this at 10 o'clock at night because my guest tonight lives in Thailand. And I'm going to talk to her about all sorts of fun stuff about my work. Um, we're just going to talk. Let me bring her on and then I'll tell you the kind of stuff that we're going to talk about. Hi, Jenna.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
Good, good. So, how did you come across my work?
It was Santos Bonacci who I've been following for a while now, and he posted one of your videos. I think it was um, something about the astrotheology stuff, the long video, and I watched it, and I was like, wow. So this is something super interested in, and I was looking for this kind of information all in my life. I mean, not all in my life, but in my adulthood. And I Googled you. I think I found you on social media like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And then I started to watch your videos on YouTube. And you even sent me a message on Instagram, I guess, like, how did I find you or something like that.
Yeah, I
And
do
we
that.
started to talk. We started to talk about things a little. Yeah,
So
this is nice.
how has this work changed you or changed your life or changed your views on things?
Well, I just been to on my second Saturn return recently, since a few months ago, and I was super low. I didn't know what to do, where to go, what is my path. I was completely lost, and I just came across with your work around that time, and it literally gave me hope. Like life is not about mostly people think it is, because I always knew that there is something behind everything, and I was searching for it to get to know, to get to understand, like, why am I here? Because I couldn't believe my life would be something like, well, I'm going to school, I get a degree, I get a nice job, and then I get a family, a loan, a car, a house, and then I just die. I was like, no way, it's not, I'm sure it's not for me, I'm sure it's not just for that. And I knew that I don't want to live that life, so I was searching for something to give me a meaning. And when I came across to your work, I was like, okay, finally something, finally something just makes sense. It's like, finally it's not the bullshit everybody talks about, you know, like,
Hmm.
be a good girl, have a nice family, and then accept it, accept this shit everybody talks about, accept this what the system is putting you in. I never could do that. And when I find you and your work, I was like, wow, I knew it's something there. And it is there.
So you follow
So
Santos.
yeah, I did follow him. Yeah.
Now Santos talks about astrotheology too.
Yes.
Was it is how do you think my work is different than his?
It's different, yeah. For me, your work is a bit more understandable, if it that makes sense to you, because I'm not a native English speaker. So I'm Hungarian. I speak good English, I guess, but sometimes it's just difficult to understand things. And his work is also amazing. I learned a lot from him. I'm still learning a lot from both of you, and actually other guys as well. But somehow the way how you present, um, is just completely makes sense and easy to understand.
Yeah, people tell me that. People tell me that it's
Yeah,
very easy. I could teach brand
yeah,
new people this stuff. Um, for
yeah,
sure. So, um, I mean, that's amazing stuff. So, I wanted to share with everybody that Jenna has decided to take my work and you're gonna translate it into Hungarian. Can you talk a little bit
yes.
about that?
Yeah, so, well, Hungary is a very small country in the middle of Europe, and well, not many Hungarians speak English, and especially the elderly people don't really speak. The younger generation learns at school, like me. but still somehow they don't speak as good that they could understand this kind of knowledge. And when I started to talk about this astrotheology with my friends and parents and other people, they were literally mesmerized. They were like, "Oh my goodness, I want to know more." They were interested in, and then I decided, like, okay, I should start to translate, and I should start to talk about this to, spread the knowledge to
So
people who don't really speak English.
how are you going to do that?
First of all, I'm gonna watch all of your videos and all of Santos's videos and start to like get a deeper knowledge myself,
Hmm.
and most probably do one of your presentation, like get a few ideas from you if you don't mind. But of course, I would ask your permission for that.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
thank you very much. But of course I would do like my own ideas, with my own perspective, and I would do like PPTs like you do, because that's really good. So for me it's really easy to learn and understand things when I see them, not just watch somebody to talk. um, and I would do like PPTs. I would do YouTube videos.
Hmm.
Maybe I think TikTok now is has some problems, but I'm not sure. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know. But maybe I would go on TikTok. But mostly I would do YouTube videos. I would just start to speak about stories. You and Santos and these other guys who I follow talk about, but in Hungarian. So all the people who doesn't speak English in Hungary can get this knowledge as well.
Is Hungary a religious country?
It is, yeah. It's deeply Catholic. But I think nowadays it's getting a bit more easier there because of Buddhism and Hinduism is going also to Hungary with these Krishna things. But people are still really religious. So they go to the church every Sunday, every Christmas time, whatever.
Hmm.
So I also grew up in a Catholic family.
And they're
Yeah.
so you've been talking to them about astrotheology, and they're open to it.
They're quite open, yeah. They're quite open to it. They are, maybe they don't understand at first, but they like to listen to it because people in Hungary also see that something is really wrong with all the government, all the religion, all the big things around. Like people feel that something is not okay. I'm sure about it. Maybe they just don't want to admit yet, but they are open to new knowledge. That's for sure.
Okay, cool. So yeah, because
Yeah,
I sent you my books and I sent
yeah,
you the flash drive with all my work, right? So you could
yeah.
basically just translate that and share it with people.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that too, but I would like to put a little bit of my style into the things.
Hmm.
So not completely copy you and like translate it too, but put my taste into
Sure.
the things.
So
Yeah.
how did you find Santos?
Oh wow. How did I find him? I don't know. It was maybe a half a year ago, or maybe a year ago. Um, I think one of his students, or I'm not sure who is he to him, but the guy called Embodiment Celestial on YouTube,
Mm-mm, I don't
and
know.
somehow I came across him, and another guy called Divine Being Divine. They wrote some books and did courses online, and I started to watch their videos, and they were saying thanks to Santos Bonacci and other people who they learn from. And I googled them, and this is how I find him, I guess. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I came across to Santos's school. What's the name? Society,
Syncretism Society. Yeah.
Syncretism Society. Yeah, but I think now it's on a pause or something like that.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been teaching from it. They've been taking a break from it, but I teach for it
Mm-hmm.
too. So I teach there too.
That's cool. Great. I saw your videos there too, because I signed up for their courses as well.
Oh, nice. Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I just
So
want to know everything.
yeah, I mean, I've been doing this 11 years, and I've only been teaching it for about
Cool.
3 years, but there is so much to know. Like it's
Yeah.
never ending. It really is never ending. Um, so yeah, so how else are you going to try and get this information out from where you are?
Sorry, what was the question?
How are you going to get this information out from where you are?
I'm gonna make YouTube videos and upload them and share with friends, and I ask friends to share with other friends, their friends,
Hmm.
and maybe that way.
Okay.
So my first priority is my family. So my family and close friends are also a big group. So to explain to them individually, it would take just too much time. It doesn't make any sense. But if I make, for example, videos on topics like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour video, and upload them, they could watch anytime.
Now you were talking about a clothing line.
Something, oh yeah, also I was thinking about the clothing line, yeah, yeah.
You want to tell us about that?
Well, um, I would like to do a clothing line with hints hidden in the pictures or the how do you call them? So like the symbols I
Hmm.
would print on the like t-shirts or trousers or jumpers, so people could search for it, and then I would do a website, and I would just explain what do they see on the specific clothes. I was thinking on that, yeah,
So,
but it,
mhm.
yep,
So sorry. So you started getting into astrotheology about 6 months ago.
around that time. So today is May, right? May, so yeah, maybe a bit more than 6 months, maybe like 7, 8,
Oh, okay. So it hasn't been a
something
year.
like that.
It's not been a
It
year.
hasn't been a year, no.
No. So where were you spiritually before, and where are you spiritually now because of it?
Well, that's a great question, by the way. Um, I've been just through on a breakup. We've been together with my ex for about 9.5 years, and we split up, and that really hit me hard. Before that, I thought I'm fine. I thought I'm on my path. I thought I'm evolving spiritually. I see things clearly. I see things better. But I felt that something is holding me back. And well, we split up, and then I hit the rock bottom with my Saturn return. I think I lost faith for everything.
Mhm.
But then after a while, I was like, okay, no, this is good. This knowledge is great. I'm understanding it, which I was quite proud of because I've never ever heard anybody to talk about these things. And firstly, I thought like, oh my goodness, this is something I will never understand because I couldn't put myself into like that high level of knowledge.
Mhm.
Do you know how I mean?
Mhm.
I'm just a little Hungarian girl. Why would I be able to do things like that or understand things like that, like astrotheology? But I do understand them. I feel like I'm understanding them. So it really gave me confidence. Like, yeah, I'm on a good path. Like, yeah, I'm not going crazy. Because believe me, there were points where I was questioning my own sanity.
Yeah,
Because,
everybody does.
yeah, like, I'm like, people are so different to me. So I never find really the perfect place for myself. I'm living in Thailand because people are more open here and more laid back, quiet, nice. They are Buddhist, but actually they are a lot nicer than Christians. I'm sorry to say that.
It's true. It's
It's
true.
but it's true. There is no violence here. People are nice and cool. So yeah. So after I came across to your work and Santos's work and divine being divine and embodiment celestial, um, I think I grew a huge. I think my understanding, my knowledge, my perspective changed like 100%. So I think I'm finding myself finally. I think like people say if you know the truth will set you free.
Hmm.
It's really true, you know. It's really true. You just
It
find
is.
peace in it.
It is. It's true. Your English is
Yeah.
incredible, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's very good.
Thanks.
Was there a
Thank you.
moment when you saw one of Santos's videos or one of my videos that you just went, "Oh my God, this makes so much sense. I get it now."
Yeah. It was with your video, by the way, what Santos is posting. Um, at the end, I watched the whole video. I don't remember the name of the video. Um, what was it? I don't know. Something about truth, something.
Hmm.
I just watched the whole video. And at the end, you say like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth or something like that, right?
Hmm.
And then you say like, you're a God, and we all of us is a God, and
Oh
God is
yeah, yeah. I know
in
which video
you.
you're talking about.
You
Yeah, so
yeah,
it
it
was the
was that.
section where I explained what God is.
Yes, 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 yes. That was like, oh my goodness, like I'm a God, you're a God, we're gods. What the heck? They just make these things. They just externalizing these things. So you think that you're small, you think that you're nothing because they want you to accept this shit they make for you, and then no, you're a God. Come on, we're gods. Now that was the moment that hit hard. Like I could do whatever I want
Yes.
until it helps others and don't
Yes,
just
exactly. 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 So yeah, no,
yeah,
that's a great video. Yeah, Santos has been very
it
good.
is.
Santos has been very good to me. And but it's true. They tell you in all the ancient texts, all of them, the
Yeah,
Quran, the Bible, everything they tell you we are all one. The kingdom of God is inside you. They all tell you the same thing.
I got goosebumps.
And they don't, we
Yeah,
don't, people don't realize what they're talking about. That's the problem, is because
they don't.
everything in our society, in this world, is set up to lie to you
Yeah,
because they don't want you to
yeah,
be powerful. You said it earlier, you know, get a job, get pregnant, have babies, have mortgage. That's not all that
yeah.
it is.
No, no, it is not. And I couldn't believe that. And I've never wanted that life for myself. So it was not an easy path to get where who I am right now,
Hmm.
but I'm glad for it. And I get for you, and I'm glad for Santos, and I'm glad for those guys. I'm really happy that you exist because without you, no joke, I think I would be in a mental hospital,
Oh,
or how do you
when
call
I
it? Like,
discovered astrotheology, when I discovered it, I saw someone sent me a video from Santos 11 years ago. I went into a mental
uh
hospital for 3 weeks.
crazy. Yeah, I believe in you. It's
It
crazy.
like it drives you insane.
Yeah,
It drives you
yeah.
insane, but then it's
I
so
feel
freeing at the end.
it. Yes, yeah, it is. It's like finally something that not everybody like talks about it. Like what you said, like these 9 till 5 bullshit life.
Yeah.
But it also can be nice. So there are some certain professionals where you must work from 9 till 5. Well, don't misunderstand me, but I mean the whole concept of life, what they try to put us in.
Hmm.
And then when you realize it's okay, it's not just that. I think first that hits hard. And well, me personally, I lost many people around you. I lost friends
Yeah.
because
That also.
I started to see them really differently. I started to understand like, wow, this is not okay what you're doing.
So
And
do you have what I do with my channel, what I'm trying to do with my channel, there's a lot of topics I won't talk on my channel because I'll get in trouble.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So I don't talk about that because I
yeah,
want this channel to go. But what I try and do is teach people things on this channel and build a community. I want people to start talking to each other in the comment sections or
yeah,
just reach out to them. And I know I've changed people's lives and I know I've connected people too.
Oh yeah,
Are
you
there
do.
any people that you can talk to about this?
Yeah, for example, my brother and his girlfriend, or my mom, my sister.
And they're all in
They are,
Hungary.
yeah, they are in Hungary. So we are connected through um, Messenger, Facebook,
Hmm.
FaceTime videos. Yeah, yeah, they're in Hungary.
I just want
Without
you to
any,
know, I want you to know that if you wanted to just translate my work,
yeah.
if you wanted to do that for like a presentation, I'm okay with that. Like,
Thank you.
you don't need my
Thanks.
permission to do that.
Thank you. I
You
really
bought the
appreciate
books.
it.
You bought the books. I sent you the flash drive. You have all my
Yeah.
work. Please
Yeah.
share it with
Thank you.
everyone that you can,
Thank
and let me
you.
know how
Thank
it
you.
goes.
I will definitely. Yeah, I will definitely do that. Yeah.
Because you're officially in Thailand. Because when we were talking, we
Yeah.
talked like a month or two ago, and
Yeah.
you were moving, and everything was
Yeah.
hectic and everything. But
Yeah.
now you're there, so now you could start this.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I think today is the last day of mine where I'm a bit like messy and just enjoying myself back here. And yeah, tomorrow is Monday. Yeah,
So you
I'm
said
getting
you
back
had
to
your
work.
second Saturn return.
Yeah,
So that would
in
make you
February.
what, 58, 59 years old?
Oh, second, sorry. No, then first. Or how
First.
do you count this?
Every 30 years.
I would love if I would look like this when I'm 59.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say.
No, the first, sorry, the first 10. So we start with zero, right? When we were born.
You start the moment you're born, the moment they cut the
Okay.
umbilical cord, the moment you start breathing. That's when it starts. The
Okay.
moment you start breathing. And
So
then
that's zero.
yes, and then it goes
Okay.
29.5 to 30 years.
Yeah, so that was the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Sorry about that. I
No,
I
it's
misunderstood
okay.
it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that
so
was in February. Yeah.
and what does your brother and his girlfriend say about the work?
They also really about it. They love it. They really supporting me. It's like seriously. I hope they will help me after a while so we can do these things together.
Hmm.
Or maybe they would join to this whole thing. I think they will, by the way.
Hmm.
Yeah, they also really into these topics. But I really need to sit down and do the translations, try to present it really understandably. Because right now I'm only, picking topics, talking about here things here and there, talking about this and that, and that just confusing.
Hmm. Well, the thing is that what was I gonna say? It's late here. I forgot. Um, no, it's great that everything is working out and you can start really doing
Yeah,
it. It changes your when you learn this, it makes you want to. It changes you.
yeah, definitely.
You lose friends and family. You
Yeah,
didn't lose family. You're lucky. I did.
yeah.
You lose
No,
a
I
lot
didn't
of
luckily.
friends. And then it changes you, but it makes you like active. It makes you like want to share
Yeah,
and do things with
yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm like, I cannot hold this knowledge inside of me. I want to talk about this all the time, actually,
everyone.
because it's just so amazing and it just so makes sense. Like everybody should know this.
That's the thing about the thing about religion is it's they make it so complicated the way they
Yeah.
explain the Bible and everything. They make it so complicated. It is complicated, but it makes sense. You don't have to
Yeah.
go on blind faith. You can find like there is the way I say it is basically if something is incredibly complicated, it means
Mm-hmm.
that you're looking at it the wrong way. Because
Yeah. I understand you.
even in physics, they're looking for a one sentence, um, a one line sentence equation that explains everything. Because
Mm-hmm.
right now, everything doesn't fit. Gravity doesn't fit into the four. This doesn't fit
Yeah.
here. This doesn't fit here. Everything is so complicated, but there is a simple answer. The way that God created everything runs in order. Everything makes sense and it's simple. and they tell you this. They tell you that if you can't explain something to a child, you don't really understand it. And that's what I
That's
try to do.
100%
I even
true.
have a, did
Yeah.
I send you my kids' book?
Yeah. You did.
So I have a kids' book too. You should do that too.
Yeah. And you know what? Well, I'm a teacher, by the way. I'm teaching science to kids. So
Okay.
this is what I'm doing in Thailand. And well, the feedbacks are just amazing. And somehow I really could find a good tone with kids. They're listening to me. They're learning from me. And I was thinking long term that maybe somewhere in the future I could teach also theology to kids.
Like my book, you
Because
could translate my
yeah,
book.
like your book. Yeah, like your book, exactly. Because you can you imagine like what would happen if a 7, 8, 9 year old child would understand what I understand now?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. That's what
The
I
life of the life of that person would just, oh my goodness, turn to infinity
Because what
level.
happens is you're born and then you're put in a religion and they scare
Yeah.
you. They
Oh yeah.
scare you and then it damages your brain. You get
Yeah.
trauma from it. It
Oh,
damages.
definitely.
If everybody was born and they taught you this magic that I'm
Yeah.
teaching,
Yeah.
could you imagine?
Oh, that would be just crazy. I really hope that one day these things will happen.
They really will.
They
Well,
really will. Yeah.
so what I want to do is we'll stay in touch. You can always message me if you
Yeah,
have
sure.
questions.
Thank
And
you.
what I want to do is I want to check in with you in like 6 months or a year back on the channel. And I want to see
Okay.
what you've done, what kind of work, how it's been spreading, and all this kind of stuff. But I really just wanted twofold to have you on. Number one,
Thank you.
I wanted to show that people overseas are seeing this too.
Yeah,
And number two, I wanted to explain that this transcends. Um, this isn't just like an English thing. This translates. This transcends everything.
yeah,
And I wanted to share just how powerful this stuff is and how it's changed your life. And I've had other people on the
absolutely.
channel that it's changed lives for. And sometimes even I sit there, Jenna, and I go, "Am I starting a cult?" I say things like that.
I was thinking on it, by the way. I was thinking on it.
I sit there and I'm like, am I starting a cult? Am I
Yeah.
starting a new religion? Am I doing? And then I have to remind myself, no, this actually
No.
makes sense. This is actually
Yeah.
real science.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of everything. This is creation. This
Yeah,
is what it
yeah,
is.
absolutely. I was thinking on this as well, by the way, but I was like, okay, so you helped me a lot. So even if it's a cult, like I don't care. This is a good cult.
I always joke with people about that. I do. I really do. Jenna, it has been so wonderful having you on. And I
Thank you.
really appreciate everything. It is so nice to finally meet you and talk to you.
Yeah,
You
it
can
is. Thank
always
you.
message me on social media or email me. And let's do this again in like 6 months. I want to see what kind of progress you've made, okay?
Sure. All right. Well, me too.
Now, if anybody is
Yeah.
listening from Hungary or from Thailand, where can they find you for what you're going to put out there? Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, there's gonna be a YouTube channel,
They
definitely.
will.
Uh, and most probably the clothing line will come up on Etsy.
What
I
were you
find
going to
it that
name the clothing line?
uh, Truth Box Design.
Truth
I
Bombs
get
Design. I gave you
I
permission to
get
say
the
that.
thank you. I
You
get the
can.
idea from you because you sharing the truth bombs, and I was like, well, this name is like perfect because this would be a truth bombs design, just putting some pictures, symbolism, whatever on clothes, and then get more information from there.
I
Yeah,
love it. I love it. Jenna, we
thank
will
you.
talk soon, okay? Thank you for coming on.
Sure.
Much love.
Thank you to have me on.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, talk to you soon. Bye. Good night.